Welcome back to 2L Sports. We got into a good discussion last segment about LeBron James and what if he was to get Anthony Davis onto the Lakers. I shouldn't even say LeBron James. What if general manager Magic Johnson was to acquire Anthony Davis and he was able to play with LeBron James?
LeBron has been tempering all year, all his career. All right?
He's a GM. For professionalism's sake, the NBA would like for me to say that. So I'm going to just start with there. If LeBron James was to get Anthony Davis, you were making the argument.
Yes.
That if Anthony Davis and LeBron, if Bron and Brow were to team up, somehow this threatens the Warriors' stranglehold on the West.
Listen, to anybody out there listening, hear me out. You have seen the body of work that LeBron has brought to this league. You have seen it. He had Dwayne Wade on one knee, a bunch of old shooters in Chris Bosh, and they won what? Two out of three? 2 out of 4?
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. And then he flipped the coin and he goes back to Cleveland with a young Kyrie Irving and a Kevin Love that I believe was overrated, but that's me. And they toppled what was to be the greatest team of all time since they beat the Bulls record.
You said 2 out of 4 in Miami. So what was his record in Cleveland that time?
I'm gonna put an asterisk on it because injuries matter.
Okay, a lot of asterisks, but he doesn't seem. Mike Coles doesn't seem to remember that asterisks still exist, and that seems to be the reoccurring case of LeBron's career. Asterisks always come up, so keep going.
All I saw that was reoccurring was those 40-point triple doubles he was giving the Warriors.
That's fine. You can take the stats. Warriors can take the wins.
Listen, LeBron James doesn't need much. He dominated the East Coast. And he's actually was on his way to bring the Lakers to the number 1 or number 2 seed. But he got injured.
Until another asterisk comes.
Another asterisk.
Another LeBron James story. Another asterisk.
Life is full of asterisks.
Yep, keep going.
But you know what's beautiful about life? It goes on. LeBron is healthy. He might actually play tonight. LA, get this deal done. Anybody out there, talk to Magic. They need to get this deal done. So LeBron can prove to the world he may not be on Jordan level, but he's right there.
Yeah, he's close. I mean, LeBron's close, but I just wanted to talk about this because I am not like someone who, thinks that LeBron is, all these asterisks and whatever. LeBron, to me, is top 10 greatest player of all time right now.
Top 5.
Top 5, I'll say top 5 like skill-wise, but top 10 NBA player, meaning accolades and your effect on the game and stuff like that. To me, LeBron James is definitely a pulverizing athlete. He is probably the greatest physical specimen to ever walk through the door of the NBA. 6'8", 260 pounds, has probably like a 40 to 45 inch vertical leap. The dude is ridiculous.
I mean, it's either him or Shaq.
Yeah, no. It's LeBron for sure because LeBron has more basketball skills. Shaq can't even hit free throws. Like, he has somewhat of a weakness. And LeBron's free throw percentage isn't that good either, but he is definitely a far better, skillful basketball player than Shaquille O'Neal was.
Shaq was more dominant, though.
Again, Shaq has 3 rings. LeBron, to me, as a guard, he has 4 rings, sorry. He has, as a guard, I guess we can say guard because he plays on the perimeter. He is pretty much just as dominant as Shaq was as a big man. And
makes sense.
And I'm going to say that because LeBron, I mean, dude, he's gone to what, 9 finals? 8 finals, something like that. Yeah, 8 or 9 finals. Like, all right, talent. Back to my point. I don't know why we're talking about this for so long, but anyway, all I'm trying to say is the Golden State Warriors are built to beat teams that are LeBron James. And if you don't believe me, please, just listen. Just listen to what I'm about to say.
Go ahead, guys. Listen.
The Golden State Warriors, their weakness is not a LeBron James. Their weakness is someone who is more geared towards relentless scoring attack like a James Harden. I've said this before. Why is it that the Houston Rockets were able to bring the Golden State Warriors to Game 7 without the same supporting cast as LeBron in Cleveland? But somehow when LeBron plays the Warriors in the finals last year, and even in years prior when he had Kyrie Irving, they struggle bad against the Warriors. I don't know what it is. And this is a Warriors team after going through the West. Not before. So they've already played the toughest of the tough, and you would think because they're chipped or clipped or whatever, that LeBron would have a little bit more of a chance, but that is never the case when it comes to LeBron James. And it has nothing to do with an indictment on LeBron saying that he's bad or I'm not trying to say James Harden's better. Not saying that either. All I'm saying is LeBron James' facilitating-like attitude plays exactly into the Warriors' hands. The Warriors do not like people who pick on their players one-on-one and literally just do all the scoring themselves. LeBron James, on the contrary, is somebody who likes to pick his spots, but yet he's still trying to get everyone on his level, meaning he's going to kick it out. He's going to try to get somebody else hot. He's going to rely on his teammates, and that's fine. He's making the right play, but it plays exactly into the Warriors' hands because at the end of the day, who's going to be the better team with ball movement? Who's going to be the better team who's more in shape? Who's going to have players at the right position, because there's only 5 players on the court, at the right position, 5 guys who are going to have the guts to make that shot? Stephen Curry's kicking it out to Kevin Durant. LeBron James last year was kicking out to Kyle Korver. There is a difference. And at some point, LeBron has to realize that and understand, like, dude, I cannot rely on Kyle Korver or Kuzma or Ingram. I have to do it. A guy like James Harden understands that. I'm not sure LeBron James ever will, especially against the Warriors.
All right. I disagree. James Harden. He wasn't the key to almost beating the Warriors. Chris Paul. Clint Capella. Another name.
Chris Paul was hurt. Chris Paul
didn't play the last game.
The last 2 games.
The 2 games they lost.
And all I'm trying to say is both players, James Harden and Chris Paul, were more aggressive than LeBron ever was.
Harden actually had a bad series. His first 2 games were terrible. I don't know if you remember.
Yep.
They were counting how many threes.
They lost 2. Yeah, they lost the first 2.
Yeah,
and after that,
how many threes
again, somebody can play bad.
Yep.
How did he play after that?
All right. I don't think Harden was the key. Chris Paul, Clint Capella, the pick and roll was damn near unstoppable. The Warriors, without Boogie, were not equipped to stop that. The shooters on the wings hitting threes, and I'm talking PJ Tucker, Luke Mbamute, even Gerald Green. They were hitting their shots, and they played great perimeter defense. No disrespect to Cleveland. You cannot have Kyle Korver switching on Kevin Durant. You cannot have J.R. Smith switching on Klay Thompson. No, you need guys like PJ Tucker, Chris Paul. You need guys that are more girthy, that have more grit, that play hard defense. The Rockets were literally constructed to beat Golden State.
So why do you say then, oh, well, if LeBron gets AD, he doesn't need much? Because to me, he does. Like, you're making a case he does need much. He needs the Rockets have PJ Tucker. Who do the Lakers have?
The Lakers have Ingram, but we have to see what's left of them after.
Aren't you saying LeBron James does need more than a little AD?
He needs the right personnel.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
AD covers a lot.
AD doesn't. To me, AD doesn't cover a lot. He makes things easier for LeBron, but they still lose.
He creates mismatches everywhere on the floor.
Okay. With Anthony Davis, we'll get it on record right now. Lakers get Anthony Davis.
Okay.
They have a decent lineup.
Okay.
What's the series in the playoffs if they face the Warriors?
Depends who they keep, and they might make other moves once they get.
Okay, I just said that's fine. Yeah. What's their record against
just
the Warriors?
LeBron and AD won't be enough.
What's the series?
Oh, it'll probably be just LeBron and AD. They'll probably get swept. LeBron needs. LeBron doesn't need.
So how can you say?
He's not gonna need 5 All-Stars.
You just said it. It's the same.
Give him one more. Give him a Bradley Beal. Give him a Paul George. Give him one more guy.
Okay, see,
a Jimmy Butler.
We just changed the narrative. He just changed it. You just said
that's 2 All-Stars.
No, you just said if he gets AD, that's enough to threaten the Warriors.
No, I said LeBron doesn't need much. You get him AD. You're that much close. You get him AD.
We started this segment off.
We did, and I didn't say AD would be enough. Those words never.
You said if the Lakers got AD, if you're as a Warriors fan, you would worry. This year.
Yes, I would.
Why?
Absolutely.
You just said
because they would be a player away. Literally, they would be a player away.
But why would you? Okay, they can't get that other player this year. This year, if they get AD, are you worried as a Warriors fan? I'm
I
not
wanna
worried.
see-
If
I
I'm a
wanna see
Warriors
him play.
fan,
I wanna
I'm
see
not
him play.
worried. I don't care if you can have AD and they let you keep Kuzma and Ingram. Warriors still win.
That's not enough.
The Warriors still win.
But you could flip Kuzma into a Jimmy Butler or a Bradley Beal. Now I'm worried.
I understand that.
Now
but,
I'm worried.
But I understand that. But when you told me that
Yep.
LeBron James doesn't need a lot, I called your bluff. And right
No,
now,
you took it as all he needs is AD. That's not what I meant.
that's what you took.
That's not what I meant.
You just said you would worry.
I would worry because now they would be one piece away. They'd be instead of James, it's not
okay,
been 1/3
how
of the
about
way.
this? I'll go this further.
Yep.
They get Jimmy Butler and AD. If the Warriors still keep the main four,
Yes.
Draymond, KD,
Yes.
and then even if Cousins left, as a Warriors fan, I'm still not worried.
With Jimmy Butler,
Yes, you are underestimating your own team.
listen, you're underestimating the best player in the league.
What reason do I have to believe that? LeBron James walked to the finals with Kyrie and Kevin Love and can barely put a scrape on the Warriors. You're telling me he gets AD, which is better than Kyrie and Kevin Love,
Yep.
and then he gets Jimmy Butler, and all of a sudden, that is enough to win 4 games? And by the way, the only title LeBron James did win was because the NBA suspended Draymond Green. That was a fact.
Oh my God.
That was a. That's the only way
The
they would
only
win that.
title Steph Curry won without KD was because Kyrie Irving
No, but
and Kevin Love were injured.
No, to me, injuries don't count because that happened in the field of play, whereas the refs intervened and took someone off the court who was healthy for a bogus call.
Because those are the rules.
What rules?
Technicals.
LeBron James walked over Draymond Green and he got jumped. He got kicked
You
out.
can't have 30 technicals. He had technicals all the way through the playoffs. That's why he was suspended. It wasn't just because of one incident.
I'm not even a Warriors fan. I got to stand up for this man's team.
Listen.
He's so scared of LeBron.
underestimating
He thinks
LeBron.
the Warriors somehow are threatened.
Listen, you know the root of all this? You still believe Kobe's better than LeBron. Because if it was Kobe that was getting AD, you would say, "Oh, Kobe, they can beat the Warriors now." They're
See, this is when a guy is making a point that has nothing to do with basketball.
That's still
LeBron and Kobe Bryant are two completely different players.
Yes, they are.
One's a scorer, exactly the guy who I just described, like James Harden, and one's a facilitator, LeBron James.
Which is what you said was going to beat the Warriors.
Yeah, exactly. So
Kobe
yes,
Bryant.
I am saying that if it was
What did I say?
No, you can. That's fine. But to me, I'm bringing it to basketball. You're bringing this to something personal. Basketball, from a basketball standpoint, LeBron James and AD, there is still. I mean, you even brought up the Heat. There's still an empty slot for who's going to close the game. LeBron used to have D Wade.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that anymore. That's what I'm really getting at. A guy like Kobe and AD, I'm like, yeah, they can play off of each other because one, Kobe's a guard, and two, he will know I have to score now. Whereas a LeBron, he will know he has to score and he will try to score, but at the end of the day, he's going to make the right play. And if the right play is an open Kyle Korver, he's passing it to he's gonna pass it to Kyle Korver. I don't know if Kobe does that. I think Kobe's gonna take the game-winning shot with two guys draped on him, and if he hits it, you'd be like, "Yo, Kobe's great." And if Kyle Korver, and if he misses it, it's on him. Exactly. But that's the responsibility that I don't know that LeBron James has.
You don't think Anthony Davis can be that guy?
The fact that Anthony Davis is a big man, and the fact that he has to be given the ball in the post, meaning name me what clutch big man there is besides like a Dirk. I'm gonna say yeah. Besides Dirk, most of the time, big men, it's hard for them to be clutch because they have to be given the ball, and then two, they have to pray that they're not double teamed.
Which he will be, but it's hard.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
it's
you
gonna be
can't.
really hard to double team AD and have LeBron out there with one man on him.
You can. I mean, people double team Shaq with Kobe on the court. It's still possible.
Yeah,
like,
and they walked.
yeah, and they
West Coast.
No, and they dealt with Kobe hitting the game on a shot. And I'm just saying, I don't know if LeBron James is that guy.
Hey, good thing they'll get Jimmy Butler or Bradley Beal, right?
Yeah, we'll hope.